Hey folks, how's it going? Kevin Lambert, Goon Glass and Over, coming back at you. Voltaco gas tank. It's for an Astro Caswell coating process. So anyways, we're going to start prepping this thing to get ready to get Caswell. So the first thing I like to do, I like to take a little bit of Vaseline. I've already coated this thing with TR wax. It's my preferred item. I like to get it in the radius around the gas cap. There's a small, very tiny, very paper thin gap. I don't want anything getting in there. I don't want any epoxy getting in there, getting stuck. I put a little bit on the cap ring itself. And I'll take this brush, or a Q-tip works really nice, and I'll work the threads just a little bit. So you want to get a little bit in the threads. All right? So the threads will be got. Next, underneath it, I like to smear just a little bit where the thread starts. Now this clay stuff doesn't stick to, alright? So that's why I use it. You get a little bit on the threads. So we got that taken care of. The next thing I'm going to do with these marble-sized clay balls, depending on the size of the gas tank or if it's scraping, I take these, I kind of roll them into a perfect little ball, I give it a little point. Now I put it on here, alright? I seat it, and what I do is I pinch it up, kind of in a little taller, and I give it a little push on there. Alright? So it seals up in there, nice and tight. I haven't any issues with this getting in there. You want to push it up into the threads a little bit, so it kind of smashes into the thread some. Next part here, give it a little point, stick it in the hole, push it in there. Voila. Alright. So if you guys want to see how good you did, if you could see into your gas tank, got a flashlight, got a little camera, you can physically actually see like you can with this, you should be able to look in there and see a little bit of clay peeking. So I like to have the Caswell come down into the threads just a little bit. And people might say, well, that's not good, Kevin. I have a fix for this we'll show you later on in the video, so I'll have more tools later. But I like to let the Caswell cascade down there, holds on to just a little bit of the metal in there and bleeds down in there. The main reason is if someone does leave gas in the gas tank, that Caswell is protecting all the laminate. So I see a lot of gas tanks that have failed right around the outside of the petcocks. The entire tank's fine because gas is sat there, it's failed, and there's gas actually coming out from between the gas tank and the petcock bung. So that is our next step right there. So next step is going to be mixing our Caswell, pouring in the gas tank, and then we give her spins. So see you guys in a little bit.